What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Traffic and Funnel Show, the first episode of 2020. We're so stoked to be here. My name is Bryant, and we've got another great episode for you today. Now, this one's a little exclusive. We actually took a clip from one of our sales meetings. One of our advisors had a question, and if you've ever done sales in your business, if you run a sales team, if you've ever been on a sales call, you know the response of, I want to think about it. I want to take some time. I want to think about it. How do you overcome that objection? If you know they're a perfect fit for what you do, if you know that they're going to benefit from your services or your products, how do you overcome this objection of, I want to think about it. I want to take some time. Taylor frames this in the best way I've heard in a long time. And this is actually a behind the scenes clip. This is what our sales team does every morning at 8:30 here in the offices. If you've ever had that problem on a sales call, if you've ever had trouble overcoming objections similar to, I want to think about it, this one's for you. So check it out. Also, be sure to check out trafficandfunnels.com. You can find more podcast episodes, blog articles, as well as our new product directory, which will be dropping new products every week this month. So be sure to check that out as we go. Now on to today's episode with Taylor Welch.
You're listening to the Traffic and Funnels Show.
I want to think about it. All right, so is this how you make decisions? So I'd love to role play that with you.
All right.
How you would
Let's do it. Tell me.
All right. Yeah, it sounds really, really good. I know I want to do this. I just need to think about it. I need like a week to think about it.
Think about what?
This is a lot of money. And this market that I'm in, the Hungarian market, I've never invested this much money before. So honestly, I have to look at my finances. I know that this is something I'll want to do, but I got to think about this. Can I just think about this? Can I get back to you in a week?
No.
No? So the offer is off the table after this?
Not necessarily.
Okay. So I can think about it?
What do you want to think about? Here, let me ask you some questions. How long have you been in business?
A year.
And is your income where you want it to be?
No.
Okay. And do you think your beliefs have anything to do with why your income is not where it needs to be?
I can see that.
Yes or no? I could see it as not an answer. Yes or no? What do you think?
Yes.
Do you think you doing the wrong things has anything to do with your income being where it's at?
Yes.
Do you think maybe not doing the right things has anything to do with your income not being where you want it to be?
I can see where you're going here.
I doubt that, but just let me get into your psychology for a minute.
Okay.
What's your monthly income?
$5,000.
$5,000. And what do you need it to be?
I want to jump in and make $10,000 with you guys.
Okay. That's a concern.
Why is that a concern?
Because even at $10,000, you would be one of the lowest earning clients in our portfolio.
I'd love to make more, but that's where I see realistically that I could really get to $10,000.
Well, realistic based on what? Your 1 year experience of doing it the wrong way and not knowing the right things to do? Help me out here, man. I'm trying to make you some money, but if you want to make $10,000, dude, go stand on the side of the street with the poster. Let's be realistic here.
Okay. So what's your realistic? What do you see is possible?
Well, the guy that I work for does over $10,000 an hour, so I don't think that there is necessarily an upper limit just because you live in Hungary.
Yeah, this is it's a lot of money.
Well, let's just tackle that real fast. All right?
Okay.
If you can't work for the next 50 years and you have $9,800 that you can live on for the next 50 years in your retirement, is that a lot of money?
$9,800 for the next 50 years? No.
No. So what's the belief thing right now going on with that's a lot of money?
I mean, it's more money than I've ever paid anybody ever before.
Yes, but you make $5K a month. So
Yes, that's double what I make.
Yeah, but the reason that it's a lot of money to you is because you don't make any money.
Okay.
So you have to get to a place where you can truthfully make an accurate, realistic decision, not an emotional decision. Because $9,800 is not a lot of money. We're talking about $9,800. At worst case scenario, we double your income. So you invest $10K for $120K. That's worst case scenario. You would be the poorest client we have at that. So we want to hopefully raise your income, yes, to closer to 20 or 30. Hopefully.
Yes.
You're not going to argue with me if I raise your income.
No.
Do you want to think about it? Because I know that's a lot of money I'm trying to make you.
Okay.
You want to think about it? Make sure that $300K a year is good enough? Not too much?
Oh, it's really good enough.
Okay.
And I'm sure my future self would just totally do that, but that's not where I'm at right now.
And you're always going to be where you're at right now if you always think the way that you think right now. You will never get to where your future self is supposed to be if you cannot think the way your future self should think. I've done this 1,000 times. I know the game. And right now, you're basically validating that you deserve where you're at, unless you can kind of jump over that gap. I don't want to make you make a decision right now. You can think about it if you want. But you really need to think about it from a place of where you want to be, not from where you are right now. So we have a process for people who want to think about it. You still want to think about it?
Yeah. Can you give me 24 hours?
Not a week, 24 hours? How about 12? You get in and Taylor's like, hey man, say this. Are you going to say, give me 24 hours before I say that and make money? Be real with me.
No, I mean, if Taylor told me, I think that would be a little different.
You want me to get Taylor on the phone right now and him tell you to give? Yeah, you can have 24 hours. It's a deposit. I'm going to take a deposit from you. It's refundable. I'm not going to allow you to let your fear run your decisions for you. Does that make sense?
Not going to allow me to let my fear run my decisions for me.
Yeah,
yes.
If you want to make decisions based on fear, get out of here, man. Like I don't want to put you in CK. Taylor will murder you. All right. So you can put down a deposit. It's refundable. If you're like, man, I can't sleep. This is not the right thing. My intuition says no. Then we'll refund it. It's not a big deal for us. This is for you. My life does not change whether you do this or not. Your life changes based on your decision.
Okay. That makes sense for me. I can do that.
Any questions?
That was baller.
Then just take the deposit. But you have to fix the belief, because the belief is that 10K is a lot of money. It's not. And then you have to fix the pattern of them making decisions based on fear. People want to understand it first, but the things that they understand is the reason that they're broke. You know, like, cool?
Cool. Awesome.
We got
Thank you.
2 minutes. Anybody else?
Thanks for listening. For more from Chris and Taylor, visit trafficandfunnels.com and get a free gift just for being a subscriber. That's trafficandfunnels.com.